All right, everyone. So we did a video on Nick Khan, what he had to say. Now we're going to tell you what Triple H had to say. So we're reading a tweet here from WrestleOps. Triple H speaks on not changing the rating for WWE Raw on Netflix. I think it's what you want and expect out of WWE. It's not pushing anybody away from what they want. It's a safe place for families, for kids, for everybody to be able to view the programming. That will not change. And so, our video that we recorded just a few minutes ago about what Nick Khan said, and now you have Triple H, you know, also speaking out on it. Some people were upset, and people were upset because they want to see they miss the Attitude Era, and to me, that is a 100% thing that you could be nostalgic about because the Attitude Era was great. But I think people are a little bit missing what's actually going to be going on here, and you know, one of the things about the Attitude Era was that it went from this really bad wrestling, right? This really bad product. I'm not talking in ring, I'm talking the storylines, everything about it. It went from this really bad product that was family friendly to this Attitude Era, which, a lot of, I remember if you watch any documentary, if you read about it, they talk about how some parents were stunned at the transformation in wrestling. It went from this family friendly deal to the Attitude Era. And so there was a level of when the Attitude Era came around that you alienated people from watching the product. And I'm not even saying that's a knock on the Attitude Era because I think once again, the Attitude Era was my favorite time to be a wrestling fan. I thought it just was the best product overall. I thought, even if it was it went too far sometimes or was too edgy. Overall, it was the most exciting time to be a wrestling fan, in my opinion. With that being said, WWE is not in the same spot that WWE was in when the Attitude Era came around. The Attitude Era didn't come from let's just be edgy now. It came from we're getting our butt kicked by WCW. We need to make a change. Our product is just bad, so we're going to change it. We're going to be more realistic. We're going to give people what they want. At the current stage, this isn't 2009 or 2010 where people were. I mean, I don't even know what's considered the worst time in recent memory. Maybe it's like around 2020, 2019 for wrestling. But, when you talk about the wrestling product right now, everybody kind of loves it. Nobody's saying that it's too babyish or too, you could appeal to a wide variety of people without, alienating anyone. You could, and I think WWE is doing that right now. I don't think it needs to have this big overhaul as long as it maintains what it's doing now. And I think, I don't know, maybe WWE is, I don't know if they should have put it out this way, but I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to make sure that people know that this isn't a huge change that's coming. Because if that did happen, you could get advertisers who start getting upset. You could get a lot of different things that work against wrestling when right now they're trying to make the case to advertisers, to Netflix, to people who are going to get more interested in the product that you are safe to advertise with us because we're not going to do anything on screen that's going to make you look bad as advertisers. And the other part of this is you just got to this is what happens when you're a big company. When you're a company of this size now, as big as WWE is, being a part of the larger company and the merger and all of this, is that there's more things you have to worry about. And so this idea that the Attitude Era style wrestling, that the edgy content that they had could fit into the current day WWE landscape. I don't know if that can happen. Now, this stuff has to happen naturally. You can't force it. Like I said, it was the Attitude Era was a reaction to a product that was terrible and a product that nobody liked and a product that was getting its butt kicked in the ratings. Right now, WWE is not in that same mindset of we need to make a change. And so what they're doing is they're saying, listen, we're basically going to do the same stuff we've been doing for years now. And I think if once fans realize that that is the case here, even if they're going out of their way to say, yeah, we're not changing the rating, we're not changing this, this is going to be good enough. So thank you all for watching.